I fired my housekeeper on Christmas Eve. Then I found the letter she left that changed my life forever. Some decisions haunt us forever. Mine happened on a cold Christmas Eve when I let anger override compassion and fired the woman who had been part of my household for 5 years. I thought I was protecting my family. I thought I was doing the right thing. But when I found the envelope she left on my kitchen counter, everything I believed about right and wrong shattered into 1,000 pieces. This is the story of how one impulsive decision taught me the most painful lesson of my life, and why I'll never be the same person again. The perfect life. My name is Richard Morgan, and by every measure I had built the perfect life. At 42, I was a senior partner at a prestigious law firm in Boston. My wife, Catherine, was a renowned interior designer whose work graced the pages of luxury home magazines. Our twin daughters, Emma and Sophia, attended the finest private school in the city. We lived in a historic brownstone in Beacon Hill, the kind of home people slowed down to admire during their evening walks. Maria Rodriguez had been our housekeeper for 5 years. She was a quiet woman in her mid-50s with graying hair always pulled back in a neat bun. She kept our home immaculate, prepared meals when Catherine was overwhelmed with projects, and sometimes helped with the girls' homework. Catherine often said Maria was part of the family. I nodded along, though privately I maintained a professional distance. To me, she was an employee, nothing more, nothing less. The missing necklace. It was December 23rd when Catherine came to me in a panic. Her grandmother's diamond necklace, an heirloom worth over $30,000, was missing from her jewelry box. We tore apart our bedroom looking for it. Catherine was inconsolable. That necklace was supposed to go to Emma on her 16th birthday, just as it had been passed down through 3 generations of women in Catherine's family. "When did you last see it?" I asked, trying to remain calm while my mind raced through possibilities. "Last week, I wore it to the charity gala," Catherine sobbed. "I put it back in the box myself, I'm certain of it." We checked everywhere, under the bed, in the laundry, even in the bathroom. Nothing. That's when a terrible thought occurred to me. Maria had been cleaning our bedroom that morning. She had access to everything in our home. I felt my jaw tighten as suspicion took root. The accusation. I waited until the next morning, Christmas Eve, to confront Maria. She arrived at 7 o'clock as always, carrying a small wrapped package that she set on the hall table with a shy smile. The girls usually loved her little gifts. Today, it made me even angrier. "Maria, we need to talk," I said coldly, leading her into my study and closing the door. She looked confused, her hands clasped in front of her. "Is something wrong, Mr. Morgan?" "My wife's diamond necklace is missing. It disappeared after you cleaned our bedroom yesterday." I watched her face carefully, looking for guilt, for a tell, for anything. Her eyes widened. "I don't know anything about a necklace, Mr. Morgan. I would never." "Don't insult my intelligence," I cut her off. "You're the only person who's been in that room. I want you to return it immediately, and I won't press charges." Tears filled her eyes. "Please, I didn't take anything. I swear on my daughter's life." But I was beyond listening. "You're fired. Leave now. I'll mail your final check." Christmas unraveling. Maria left without another word, and I felt justified. I had protected my family. Catherine was relieved when I told her I'd handled it, though she seemed uncomfortable when I explained how the conversation went. The girls asked where Maria was when they came downstairs Christmas Eve morning. I told them she was sick and wouldn't be coming back. Emma looked sad but accepted it. Sophia, always more perceptive, stared at me with an expression I couldn't quite read. We went through the motions of Christmas Eve, attending church service, having dinner with Catherine's parents, opening one gift each as was our tradition. But something felt off. The house felt emptier somehow, colder. I kept thinking about the tears in Maria's eyes, then pushed the thought away. She had stolen from us. She deserved what happened. Late that night, after everyone had gone to bed, I went to the kitchen for water. That's when I saw it, the white envelope on the counter with my name written in Maria's careful handwriting. The letter. My hands trembled as I opened the envelope. Inside was a handwritten letter and a smaller sealed envelope addressed to my daughters. I began to read, and with each word, my heart sank deeper. Dear Mr. Morgan, I understand why you don't believe me, but I need you to know the truth. I never took your wife's necklace. I have worked for good families for 23 years and never taken a single thing that wasn't mine. My reputation is all I have. I wanted to tell you something today, but you wouldn't listen. 3 months ago, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. The doctors say I have perhaps 6 months left. I've been saving every penny for my daughter Sophia's college tuition. She's brilliant, Mr. Morgan, the first in our family who could go to university. That money is the only thing I'll leave her. I've been working even when I felt terrible because I needed every paycheck. I never told you because I didn't want pity. I just wanted to work with dignity until I couldn't anymore. Please don't let the girls blame themselves. Tell them I said goodbye and that I'm proud of the young women they're becoming. The gift I left is a scarf I knitted for each of them. I couldn't breathe. I read the letter 3 more times, each word cutting deeper. Then I saw the postscript. The hospital bills are in my personnel file if you need proof. I pray you find the necklace. Perhaps it fell somewhere unexpected. God bless your family, Mr. Morgan. I stumbled to my office and pulled out Maria's file with shaking hands. There they were. Hospital bills, diagnosis papers, treatment schedules, all dated from September. She'd been working for us while undergoing treatment, never complaining, never asking for special consideration. And I had fired her on Christmas Eve, accusing her of theft, refusing to let her defend herself. The room spun around me. I gripped the desk to steady myself. What had I done? How could I have been so cruel, so quick to judge? I thought of her daughter, Sophia, who would now lose both her mother and the college fund Maria had been desperately trying to protect. I had destroyed a dying woman's final months of dignity over an assumption. The weight of my actions crushed down on me until I could barely stand. The discovery. I don't know how long I sat there in the dark before Catherine found me. I showed her the letter with hands I couldn't keep steady. Her face went pale as she read, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Oh God, Richard, what have we done?" she whispered. We stayed up all night trying to find Maria's contact information, but she'd always been paid by check to her home address, an apartment across town. We would go there first thing in the morning, beg her forgiveness, offer her job back with better pay, help with medical bills, anything. But first, we needed to find that necklace. If there was any chance of proving Maria's innocence to ourselves, we had to locate it. We searched with a desperation I'd never felt before. Catherine went through every pocket of every coat. I checked every drawer, every shelf. It was Catherine who found it at 3 in the morning. She'd gone back to the bedroom one final time and moved the nightstand to vacuum behind it, something Maria would have done if I hadn't fired her. There, wedged between the nightstand and the wall, was the diamond necklace. It must have fallen when Catherine put it away. Redemption and lessons. We drove to Maria's apartment as dawn broke on Christmas morning. The building was old but well-maintained, in a neighborhood I'd driven through 1,000 times without really seeing. We knocked on her door, rehearsing apologies that would never be enough. A young woman answered, Sophia, unmistakably Maria's daughter with the same kind eyes. When we explained who we were, her expression hardened. Maria was in the hospital, she told us. She'd collapsed yesterday after coming home. The stress had been too much for her weakened body. We went straight to the hospital. Maria was asleep when we arrived, looking small and fragile in the white bed. We left the letter from Sophia explaining everything, along with a check for 2 years' salary and a promise to pay for Sophia's entire college education. We included our personal apology and a standing job offer if she ever felt well enough to return, though we knew we didn't deserve her forgiveness. A week later, Maria called Catherine. She was weak but gracious, more gracious than we deserved. She accepted our help for Sophia's education but declined to return to work. Some wounds, she said gently, were too deep. We understood. The weight of assumptions. Looking back, I realized that Christmas Eve changed me fundamentally. I had prided myself on being a rational man, a lawyer who dealt in facts and evidence. Yet when it mattered most, I abandoned reason for assumption. I let my prejudices about class and employment status override basic human decency. I never gave Maria a chance to defend herself because, Deep down, I'd never seen her as my equal. The worst part is that I can never undo what I did. Maria passed away 4 months later, surrounded by family. We attended her funeral, where dozens of people spoke about her kindness, her work ethic, her love for Sophia. Each story was another knife to my heart. Sophia spoke last, mentioning our help with gratitude but making it clear that nothing could replace those final peaceful months her mother should have had. I keep Maria's letter in my desk drawer. I read it whenever I'm tempted to make quick judgments about people, whenever I start to feel superior, whenever I forget that every person carries burdens we cannot see. I've changed how I treat everyone who works for us now, how I conduct myself in all aspects of life. But the lesson came at a price I'll regret forever. The morality here cuts deep. Our assumptions about others, especially those we consider beneath us in status or station, can destroy lives. Dignity, respect, and the benefit of doubt aren't luxuries to grant when convenient. They're fundamental rights we owe to every human being. We never know what battles someone is fighting behind their composed exterior. A moment of listening, of true compassion, costs us nothing but can mean everything to someone else. I fired my housekeeper on Christmas Eve over an accusation I never bothered to verify. I found the letter she left and the necklace that proved her innocence. But I can never give back what I took from her, those final months of peace and dignity she deserved. That's a burden I'll carry for the rest of my life, and rightfully so.